Welcome back for episode 2 of our debrief of Love is Blind France. So, if you have children around...
Yeah, this is a Love is Blind After Dark.
Exactly, because they do talk about sex a little bit on the show. Mm-hmm. And there are a few things that they say that are very explicit. Mm-hmm. And it's our duty. We have to explain it to you. I mean, we wouldn't be doing a good job if we were not.
Didn't.
That's our responsibility to enlighten you about those things.
Yeah.
So at some point,
someone
says parler de cul.
Ah, yes, it's in the lounge, in the men's lounge, le salon des hommes. There's a group of guys, I can't remember which ones, but one of them is asking, est-ce que vous parlez de cul ou de sexe dans les capsules?
So yes, cul.
Tu vois, c'est pas facile. Hein?
No, there's no classy way or good way
of saying cul.
Of saying cul. Cul, it's first, so it's always slang, it's always vulgar, first of all.
Yes.
So there's no proper meaning. It's always been something vulgar. But originally, it was used for the butt.
The butt.
The ass.
Yes.
Okay, un cul is another word for les fesses. Fesse is proper.
Le derrière. In English, you say derrière.
Le derrière, le popotin. Anyway, we have a whole episode on this, or a whole segment on this in 6 p.m. in Paris.
That's true.
If you really dying to know all the ways you can say butt in French.
There's a 7-day free trial.
Exactly. So here, it's not talking about butts. It's talking about sex. So cul has been kind of pulled from its original meaning.
Anatomic meaning.
To cover anything related to sex. Mm-hmm. So parler de cul to talk about sex.
Un film de cul. A porn movie.
Yes. Il aime le cul.
He likes sex.
Anyway, so parler de cul to talk about sex.
And during the same conversation, one of the guys makes a joke saying, oh, la levrette. So la levrette is a sex position, which is, Léa?
Doggy style.
So he makes a joke oh, yeah, we're going to talk about doggy style in the pods.
Yes, basically the guys are who are you talking about sex?
Yeah,
and as if I was going to mention that my favorite position is doggy style or something like that in the pods.
La levrette. But there is some sex talk in the pods, dans les capsules.
Ooh, they talk about la cuillère?
Yes, they talk about la cuillère. I can't remember who that is. I can't remember, so I don't want to name someone talking about that. But...
La cuillère, so what's a cuillère?
Is a spoon.
It gives you a pretty good idea.
But you would think it's the cute spooning, you
hugging in bed.
Think about here in America, but it's not. It's a spoon for sure, but...
There's more going on.
There's more going on than, the spoons are, how would I say, connected?
I think they understand. I think you got it.
I think you got it.
Okay, so moving on. Mm-hmm. Enough sex talk, enough crude talk. When you're in the pods, dans les capsules, you might be a little confused or overwhelmed dating all those people at once.
Yes. So Thomas says that il est perturbé de dater plusieurs personnes. He's disturbed, he's
overwhelmed,
uneasy about the fact of dating several people at once.
Because we don't do that in France.
Yes, so that's one of the meanings of perturbé, être perturbé. Mais il y en a un autre. There's another one.
The way they use it as well on the show, tu me perturbes.
Ooh.
And here it's more you're making me feel
things.
Almost all confused in my head because I have so many feelings.
Yes.
Coming up and I don't understand them. Is this love? Is this a crush?
You're doing things to me.
Yes.
Internally.
Exactly. But yes, it has this possible meaning also of being disturbing.
Yes.
Like if something is perturbant, it's disturbing. Like, and they're all using other terms that are kind of like synonymous, that can be used in the same meaning, same sense of like being confused, being almost like disoriented.
Yes.
Like not knowing what they're feeling, what they're thinking.
Right. So disoriented, there's déboussolé.
Déboussolé.
Because boussole is a compass. So you're losing your
direction.
Vous êtes déboussolé.
You're uncompassed. Can happen, yes. And it's really or another way to say you're lost.
Yes.
Déboussolé, but lost not physically. And it's weird because typically a boussole, a compass is used like in the woods or like, you know, like I'm a very like outdoorsy person. Like I use my compass in the woods.
All the time.
All the time. But déboussolé is really like you don't know what to think, you don't know in which direction to go. Here you can really imagine it if you're dating several people, like, do I like this one? Do I like this one? I don't know. Je suis déboussolé.
Yeah.
And there's the last one. Déstabilisé.
Ah, oui.
Être déstabilisé, so to be destabilized, I guess, if you were to give a little translation. So, stable. Stable. Stabiliser is a verb to make something stable. Déstabiliser.
To make something unstable.
Unstable, kind of like shaky.
Shaky.
Exactly. So, déstabiliser. If you say that, je suis déstabilisée, it means like almost like I'm losing my grounds.
Yes, like I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yes.
I'm confused. But je suis confus ou je suis confuse.
It's not I'm confused.
Well, it's very, first of all, it's very formal. And
if I say je suis confuse, it means to me I'm sorry.
Yes, we
I
use it like that.
Mais il y a de la confusion ou une confusion. On le dit.
And it's like a mixed up. Are you confused about anything, Eléonore? Est-ce que tu es perturbée, déstabilisée, déboussolée?
Complètement déboussolée par Love is Blind Friends.
Je comprends. Of course, when you're on Love is Blind, and that's how supposedly you fall in love so quickly, you have to share a lot.
Yes.
You have to talk a lot.
It's a bit like
your heart.
A bit like therapy, really.
Exactly. And like there's this theory that like when you don't see people, it's easier
to speak.
It's easier to speak from your heart, to unveil things about you, like deep things that you wouldn't tell people so quickly.
So what do our contestants say about that? They say se livrer.
Ils se livrent.
Se livre. Alors, livrer is a way of saying to deliver.
To deliver. Une livraison is a delivery.
Delivery. So they're delivering themselves to the other person.
Yes, it's very interesting that we say that. Like,
se livrer.
It's almost like you give yourself as a gift, as a package. Like, you know, here it's me on the table. I'm putting myself out there. I am delivering myself to you. I'm giving myself to you.
And actually, se livrer has another meaning in France, is when you surrender to the police or, se livrer à la police.
Exactly.
So there's really this idea of surrender.
Another word that we hear that was interesting, to me at least, is the verb verbaliser.
Ah.
Alors, it has two meanings, verbaliser.
Ah oui.
And they have nothing to do with each other. One of the meanings that is not used here is to give a ticket, a fine. The police can do that.
Yeah, when you're parked in the wrong space, vous allez être verbalisé, you're going to get a fine.
But that's not here, what we're talking about. Here, verbaliser is to basically put into words something, is to express yourself. You know, un verbe, a verb.
A verb.
Donc, verbaliser is a synonym of exprimer. Exprimer quelque chose. Put into words. But we should mention that it also exists in English.
Yeah, to
although
verbalize.
It's pretty formal and rarely used. But yeah, that's the idea of verbaliser. S'exprimer.
Yeah. And actually, Cindy, spoiler alert, stop watching. if you have not watched episode, is it 3 or 4?
But at the same time, why would they watch this if they have not watched the show?
I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to spoil something. Cindy, after it goes south with Yannick and he chooses Tatiana, she's speaking with Tatiana and she's saying that Yannick pushed her to...
Sortir ses tripes.
Voilà.
Elle lui dit, she says, tu m'as forcé à sortir mes tripes. I need to mention something that is recurring in the whole show, and it's normal, like when people speak, you know, they make mistakes, meaning that not everything that you're going to hear on the show
is shortcuts.
Proper French or is correct grammatically, but that's normal.
That's normal.
So here it's actually kind of a mix-up of an expression. But what she means by that, sortir, to take out, mes tripes, my guts.
Like spill my guts.
Or my tripes, I guess. It's the same word. In French, normally you would say that something sort de mes tripes. And it means like it comes like from like really deep within. So that's what I was mentioning, is that it wasn't exactly the right expression.
But I'm wondering if she's making a translation of spill my guts.
It's possible. It's very possible because
it's close,
there's a lot of this going on.
Yeah. It's close to the French, but not exactly. So I'm wondering if it's a bit of that.
Maybe that's what it is. So, okay, wrapping it up a little bit on the like dating and like sharing, caring topic. If somebody is perfect, like they're exactly who you want to be on every aspect, what do we say, Eléonore?
Il ou elle coche toutes les cases.
It's the same expression in English, really. They check all the boxes. They're like attractive and smart and fun.
Attractive, you don't know.
I guess you don't know, that's true.
I mean, they never... okay, so let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this because, like, let's be real.
Yeah, the cast is never ugly.
And that bothers me a little bit. Ça me perturbe un peu.
Ça te perturbe?
Ça me perturbe, ça me déstabilise.
Because you kind of know that, the other person, even if they're not going to be...
Your type,
they're still going to be an attractive person.
Exactly. And this whole premise of like, oh, you know, you love somebody from the inside, looks don't matter, blah, blah, blah. But like when you have a cast of all, let's be honest, like fairly attractive people, it kind of remove one of the fundamentals of the show, in my opinion. It's blind, but like there was a casting before and like...
Yeah, the producers were not blind. That was our little rant.
Exactly. So when somebody coche toutes les cases, somebody check all the boxes, you might want to prendre les devants.
Take action.
Exactly. So in a dynamic of like dating, you're talking, you're discovering each other, and at some point somebody has to se positionner. Somebody has to like declare their love. Somebody has to like make it clear to the other person that they're interested.
Especially because they're usually a triangle in this show.
Or a square, or like, who knows. But yes, so in French we have this expression that is really typically used in romantic relationships, and that it means to kind of like take the lead.
Take the lead.
And it's prendre les devants. Take the front seat, almost. Like devant means in front. Like in a car, you would say, je monte devant. I'm going to sit at the front.
Yes.
Et donc, prendre les devants is to take the lead, take the front seat of the relationship. And maybe...
Or the situation.
Or the situation. So maybe being the first one sharing feelings or sharing interests. Est-ce que tu es du genre à prendre les devants?
Pas du tout. Not at all.
Okay. Eléonore ne prend pas les devants, so if you're interested in Eléonore, know that it's going to be on you to take the lead.
De prendre les devants.
Okay. And Eleonore's phone number...
555.
555.
Don't call.
All right, so speaking of prendre les devants, there's another expression, right?
Oui, alors, non, in English. So yeah, and there's in this idea of, you know, taking control, being in control, having the controls.
That's where you're going.
Être aux manettes.
Manette.
Les manettes, it's the game controls, the game...
We're not gamers, clearly. The thing that you use with the PlayStation to like make the thing go. Joystick! Thank you, Nina, behind the camera. So, les manettes, yes. And it's interesting that it comes from manette.
Yeah, but it's
something
not,
that you handle.
It's not just for games, though.
I've heard.
No. We don't drive either.
No. We don't camp. We don't drive. We don't play. That's what we do all day. Like, no, but that's all you're gonna get from us.
Like in heavy machinery, there are manettes.
Yes, you're right. It's like, but it's a stick. It's like a stick.
It's the control of the
stick,
machine.
Yes.
Yeah. But Thomas, when he makes his choice, because he's in a triangle between two women, he says, "J'ai mis mon cœur aux manettes," meaning I put my heart in the control seat. I gave the controls to my heart.
Exactement.
That's what he
Donner
says.
les manettes, prendre les manettes. It means to take control.
Yeah.
Take the leadership.
Yeah.
And
so in this case, it was his heart, not his brain, that
or another body part.
Another body part
that took the lead.
That took the decision.
Exactly.